another episode of Tuxedo Talk. I'm with my, I'd say a friend and Northwest legend.
Absolutely.
Mr. Mackdub. What's going on, my brother?
Good to see you, my brother. Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Of course. We were trying to make it happen. So we're going to kick the show off with a little shot.
Let's do it.
And then we'll just shoot the shit for
Cheers,
a few minutes.
man.
Yeah.
Very good.
I do understand you were on a time crunch tonight, so it might be more of a tuxedo chat. Oh, yeah, man. I tried it. Yeah, have you?
I haven't. It's tasty.
Yeah, it's 86 proof, so you do get that bite, but 6 times as... I was a joke about
right
that.
From the get.
I was a joke about that. I told him every time you hit you got to take a shot in to do tuxedo rule, but not today.
Yeah, you want the old man to be able to get up out of here on his feet, right?
You got things to do after this.
Absolutely.
But today we're gonna bust out a new cocktail. You told me you were a blood orange fan, pomegranates.
Absolutely.
Those kind of cocktails. So today we're doing basically a play on just a regular vodka club soda, but we just did a fresh squeezed blood orange, and hit you with a little zest. Shout out to Laura Lee for showing some of her tricks.
Laura Lee.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. It just tastes so nice. It's like super fresh.
I feel like we could be on a tropical island right now.
And it's like not even too sweet. It's just like that fresh juice that's nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
And the zest too.
Yeah.
You went in. That's very good.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So we had you here today because obviously starting a new podcast. I know you want to help a brother out.
I do want to help you out.
But,
I do. I'm very excited for you, by the way.
Thank you, man.
This is really cool.
Thank you. But I also know you get ready to drop something new, baby.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am. It's so weird to talk about.
How long has it been?
So it's been 5 years.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I was going to start. I was burnt.
Right.
You know, I really always liked making the music. I didn't so much like promoting it and having to share and not get back, the response you want to get from the public with, music that you think is worthy. And so I was burnt and I thought I was done. I guess at that point I would have been 46 years old, so in the rap game, I mean, that's ancient. Unless you're getting paid, right?
No,
unless people are paying you to show up.
Absolutely.
And that's how you make your living, then that's great. But for me, I was burnt, lots of drama. Just, I have 11 albums nobody's ever heard before. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I understand how that
goes.
So
I took 5 years off, man. Yeah. And here we are.
Mm-hmm. But you have a core fan base, and you do.
Sure.
And I'm one of them.
Sure.
And so we are excited for this new piece of art.
Yeah. So what we got is it's called KMAC Radio, right? And it's a throwback to classic West Coast G-Funk albums,
right?
Because a lot of us, that's what we grew up on, and
I like that.
And that's
still today.
Yeah. And I've always loved G-Funk. I mean, obviously I'm a 51-year-old white guy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep it in context. But I love G-Funk. I love West Coast beats. I love West Coast music. I grew up on it. I always wanted to, make an album like this, and here we are.
I'm very excited to hear it.
Yeah.
I heard you do a couple of little. What was that, snippets?
Sure.
When you were just kind of filming yourself, but I could hear that.
Sure.
And it sounded like something I was ready to put in my playlist for sure.
So
I almost said deck, but that sounds a little dated.
It is. But we
can say it, baby.
We're a little dated. It is what it is. So cheers.
Yeah.
So when I was young, finding beats was really hard. Mm-hmm. Either you had to have the homie that made the beats, or you had to make the beats yourself. That was just the way it was.
The way it is.
As time went on, beats became more accessible, especially with the internet. Mm-hmm. So now I can go on YouTube or anywhere that I want, and I search a beat type or style or a producer that I know, and you go find a beat, you break them off on PayPal, and is in the second that you hit that button, you got a beat right there.
I love it.
And the beats are so sick.
It's so good because it's people from everywhere with all their influences and everything that they have going on with them.
And no matter what kind of beat you like or what kind of producer you like, you can find that type of beat.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was messing with this Russian producer for a little bit.
And see, that's the thing. Yeah, I rocked a bunch of beats from a guy that's from the Netherlands for many years. Shout out to Todd G, Big Ice out there I think he's from Norway. My man Todd G, of course, always hooking me up on everything. But now, man, the beats.
I thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Todd G, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
That's one of throughout this entire project, just since his name came up, my man has been here for me every second, approved every song on this album. So if somebody doesn't like one of the songs, talk to Todd G. You know what I'm saying?
He'll let you know you don't know anything about music, bro.
Anyway, so the point is that the beats on this album are just amazing. And so when you have a nice vehicle, right, it's pretty easy to drive. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
If you got money to buy a car, it'll park, if you got enough money to spend on a car, it'll park it for you, right? Right. So
same with beats.
Right. With the beats, and they're just so banging. You got a couple of people that can sing, and if you can write a hook, and that's the thing too. That's the other thing about this music, right, is a lot of guys can rap, almost everybody can rap, but can you make a hit, right? Can you make something that people think, man, this is dope? You know what I'm saying? This is really dope. So that's the goal, and that's where we're at right now.
Oh yeah, and I don't know. I'm assuming with you too. Every song you make, you aspire to do that. You know
do,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And
I want them to. This is the hit.
Yeah,
I want them to feel this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course, every song that that I've made, at one point I was in love with it.
Right.
That doesn't always last. Some of them do. That, and I guess that's the way it is. But yeah, every time out, you're trying to make that one. And that's the chase, right? That's the hunt. That's the
like you were saying before,
the carrot.
And I know I've done it. I've had it happen to me personally. Like, you think it's the one, and then you put it out, and then you think it's the one again. You put it out, and then not getting the best results that you think it deserves.
It's tough.
It's tough, and I salute everybody out there that keeps pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I do too. And there's so many rappers now. And everybody's got homies that rap. When I started rapping, when I walked in the room, I was the rapper.
Yeah.
I was that guy, know. Yeah. And then, you fast forward 35 plus years later, and it's more common when somebody's like, nah, I don't rap. I don't fuck with the rap. They probably make beats though, right? So you know what I'm saying? The rapper thing becomes a dime a dozen, and so
it does.
We get lost. We get lost in the sea of MCs. Right. I think the thing for me, and I know probably you would agree with this, is that we make the songs because we love to make music, and I love the process, and I love finding a beat and knowing in that first couple measures, I can fuck with this.
Right.
I'm words are coming.
Oh yeah. I love that.
A lot of times you hear a beat and you're like, pardon me, that's dope, but I don't want to write to that. But that feeling, that feeling,
when you get that one,
and you're just like, oh, this is my shit.
Oh yeah,
and
you're like coming up with like 4 bars by the time you got your first one, and then you're like, what was I saying? Okay,
and so
it's just coming,
and that's the chase. It's almost like the
ones that are the easiest to make too. Almost seems like the ones that everybody seems to receive too, which is weird because you're like, you put it out with such ease compared to to the other ones. But and then you're like putting so much work into those ones, like this is the one that's gonna hit, and then the one that was like a super breeze for you for some reason always seems to kind of just because they can almost like notice it. It's like it's easy on you, it's like this is coming from you just so.
We better drink up for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, just coming from you. You know what I mean?
Vodka.
So quick. Yeah.
Very nice drink, by the way. Here,
Thank you.
Man.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I really like it too.
I'm glad I got somebody to drive me out of here.
I know that's one of the show rules. Actually, yeah, we usually have a DD or make them call Uber or something.
Yeah. You don't, especially after some of this here. You don't want to be out there trying to navigate the streets. So.
Well, and I know we're going short today, but we've been gone like an hour. What's our latest? Like an hour 23 minutes. And just we put like me
put
and
a couple of them down.
Yeah,
right.
Me and King Delane was on here, and we had a good little sesh. It was pretty good. Shout out King Delane.
King Delane.
Yeah.
So, it's funny that you brought that up because, King Delane, Savell, these are guys that I've never worked with before.
Okay. But both on podcasts, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out. My folks know. They know. The old man came and got them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see the hustle.
Right.
I see who's doing stuff and, who's putting themselves out there and doing their thing. And both the tracks that I got, with Sav, hot. It's hot. Young Sav.
It is.
Young Sav's a real one, man.
He dropped a video right after he did the podcast, like that new one. I forget what it's called.
Shooters?
No, that was the
new one.
The new one
from
where
Arizona?
he's swimming. Yeah, where he's swimming with all the mermaid ladies. And
they're getting a big blow. They're getting a big blow up. That's blowing up right now. That went viral with that one. That's tight. Yeah.
And then they had that little natives in hip hop making noise. Little post go viral. Like almost like 250,000, 500. It was like up there.
Nah, when you fuck with your people, they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So before I forgot, I wanted to say, even if you don't like the way I rap, you know, I got Savell the Native.
Right.
I got King Delane. You know, I got Dizio, Northwest legend.
There we go.
You know.
Yeah.
Jay Blanco.
There we go.
Super OG. Michael K.
No, and those are the people that like I'm looking forward to those people being on your album for the new one, just because it's been a while and like that's exciting. Yeah. I'm sure that like most of the fans are really looking forward to that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, these are guys I've worked with for years. You know, before I forget, you know, did I say Michael K?
Of course.
Oh, of course. And now obviously I'm going to be stumped. But I do got RJ Kearns. I don't know if you've listened to any Just Family music. RJ's done a lot of hooks for them. He's got a beautiful voice, and is that
who was singing on that little leak?
Yeah,
beautiful.
He's a savage. Obviously my man Young Funk, who's my right hand man, John Fleeman from day one. Right. You know, that's my guy. I got Young Drops on the album. I had to drag his ass out of bed, you know, to get him to do a verse. You know?
Drops.
No, I know.
Good job, buddy. Been a while. I can't wait to hear that one.
Yeah, he did his thing. You know, he just needs a little.
No, he just
got to get him there.
That's the funny thing is he's got it.
Yeah.
But he's like,
you just got to get him there. And I know, and and if I forget anybody right now, I'm really sorry. But you know who I'm not going to forget is my man Dusty Fuller. Right.
I was gonna say, I hope you got Dusty.
Yeah. No, absolutely, absolutely.
You had to.
Absolutely, Dusty is you know an amazing talent. You know, obviously, and that speaks for itself, right? His accomplishments and his experiences right now are advancing what Eugene has been able to do with hip hop. You know,
and he's definitely done more of a growth by going out there
and he left
and making a name for himself out there, but still repping that Northwest scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm so proud of it, man. Really, it's really cool. Yeah. So nice. You know, all the usual suspects on the album. You know, and plus a couple twists, I guess, with the young cats. So we'll see how it goes, man. I can't make people love it. All I can do is love it when I make it and love to make it, which is what is why I do it. So
well, I'm looking forward to it.
We'll see. No, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Cheers to that.
I'm glad. Yeah, cheers.
Because you've been due, my brother. I've been waiting.
No, I appreciate it.
No, yeah. One of my favorite songs, at least one of my favorite, I would say my favorite opening of almost any song is Pineapple Chunks. It's just like the hardest thing. You know, I got pineapple chunks. I got vanilla blunts. We smoking in my whip. It's smelling like we hit a skunk. It's just like, brother.
You know, I'll tell you a funny, just quick story
just like
about
to come
that
out
song.
like that so hard.
Greed Wayne. I got Greed Wayne from Macramento on my album, and he came with it too. And I'm sorry.
Now? I didn't know.
Yeah, Greed Wayne, man. Greed Wayne's got a new album out. You can catch up to it on any platform on the internet. Greed Wayne, man, I did not forget about you, bro.
I thought he was still out here. That's cool.
He is. He is, but he always repping Sacramento.
Oh, it is?
That's his thing.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
okay,
that's his thing.
Okay, I didn't know.
So anyway, what I was gonna say was funny story about Pineapple Chunks. When I made that song, Drops was just enamored with Steel Trap because he had that.
Shout out Trap.
Yeah, Steel Trap, my guy, Mikey Perkins.
Oh my god.
But you know, he had that grizzly growl, that bear voice, and Drops literally started doing his backups. I remember. Like Steel Trap. And he's just like, man, he's like, Mackdub, you're dope, dog, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling Steel Trap right now or whatever. He's like, you just got that grimy, you know? That's when I literally came up with, it's Mackdub. You think I gives a what? I'm steady shining, reclining. I'm always in the
and now that you tell me, I totally can pick it up.
That's shout out to Steel Trap.
Steel Trap
I think I probably told him that.
He gave me a feature back in the day, man.
Yeah, no, Steel Trap is nice.
Real sorry. And I appreciate it.
Wow. But we all grow, right?
No, of course.
Yeah, you grow.
No, of course.
Trap was supposed to be on the album. He got T-boned, and I think it just kind of set him in a different direction, you know.
But the fact that he gave me a verse when I was sorry, shouts out to the dude. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny is if I listen to stuff that's too old, I feel the same way about myself. But it's a journey, you know. It is,
and that's my favorite part is the journey.
Yeah, and it's a craft. And so we need to do a song then, right?
No, we do.
And you'll just record right here, right?
Yeah, and just shoot it to you.
And maybe we might just slide that in before it's all said and done.
I would be very happy.
Let's do it.
And
Let's do it. I got you.
Yeah, if you got a verse that I can jump on.
I got you. And we're going to slide it right in there.
I'm very good at just jumping on verses.
No, we're going to,
I don't have to come up with the concept.
No, you're just going to write the 16?
Yeah.
And we'll slide it on there.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Michael K's mixing my album. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I will gladly do that.
It's not
you heard it, people.
Yeah.
You heard it. I'm going to be on Mackdub's album.
You are. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done.
As long as I don't come up with something weak.
No, you're going to.
Just kidding. I ain't doing that. But no, yeah. Let's jump back into. So, you were painting for a little while.
I was.
Are you still painting?
So the quick answer to that is no.
Yeah.
So I'm fascinated by creativity, obviously.
Oh yeah, I love your art too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
It's super fucking, and it reminds me of like some of the sides of the shoes on the Jordans where it has that splatter.
Sure,
and it's so like.
Yeah. So I'm just.
I don't know what you call that, but I love it.
The splatter art. That's the Pollock method. Jackson Pollock from the 50s.
Oh, is that I've heard that term before.
Yeah, he was the originator. He's the modern originator.
So you just kind of get out there going crazy with it.
Yeah, you literally just put a blank canvas down and you just do whatever you want. And there's a certain freedom in that.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? On when you're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Smoke a little weed. Get however.
Get that headspace.
Yeah, get to where you want to get, and then you just do your thing.
And
that's also a process as well. Like if I go back and look at the first ones I did compared to where I ended up before I stopped, there is a lot of growth.
Right.
I got into fluid art, which is. When I started doing it, I didn't know anybody else that did it. I didn't know there was a Facebook page. I didn't know there was Instagram pages that were dedicated to this phenomenon that was starting.
Right.
That I didn't realize. I just stumbled across it and fell in love with it. And ended up doing probably, 300, 350 of these.
That was my next question. How many pieces do you think?
Yeah. I sold 275 of them. Right. So they were
good.
Yeah.
I know you did.
Yeah. It's like this thing. It's like either you dig it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people, they say, abstract, that's not art. My 3-year-old can throw a bunch of fucking paint on a canvas. And they can, but that doesn't mean it's not art, right?
No,
like,
I think that I don't know, maybe it is.
No, see,
you know what I mean?
For me, I love color, right? Yeah. Like I dig color. That's my thing. No matter what it is, if it's foliage, if it's the different shades of the trees on a mountain, if it's the sunset reflecting off of water, flowers, obviously, I love taking pictures of flowers. I take pictures of sunsets, anything.
And they're good.
Yeah. And see, and this is the thing, right? Like, I think it's important in life to figure out what you are good at and then find some things that you like to do and then do those things, right? Because this gives us a way to get away from what ails us and what pains us, right? And what holds us back and cripples us and keeps us from doing, we have this incredibly strong mind, but then sometimes we have a weak spirit, you know what I'm saying? And we carry around what's called a pain body from everything that's ever happened to us in our life. Like I'm not trying to get too deep. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? Like cool. my point is that all this art and all this stuff, it's an escape, right? And it's you see what I'm saying? It's a way to get away. Like I take the pictures to escape. I make the music to listen to it to escape. I paint to escape. You know what I'm saying? And so, so no, I'm not painting right now. And the reason why I'm not painting is because, to bring it all back around. When I first started doing this fluid art, it was pretty obscure. I didn't really know, anybody that was doing it. Now it's blown up and it's everywhere. And so it kind of killed
saturated rap games scenario.
Right. So it kind of killed the joy for me. And also when this album is done, I'm going to learn how to paint with brushes. That's going to be my next thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab the brushes. And that's going to be overcoming a lot of fear of failure for me as well.
Well, that's where it's really showing what you can do, not just randomness.
Right. Now all of a sudden you've got to show a skill set. And I don't, I'm not sure which brush to use in which situation. Like I can guess, you know what I'm saying? But just like anything else in life, like I'm just going to get out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? I never read an instruction manual to make a beat on a drum machine or a keyboard or
I agree. No, yeah. You just jump in.
You just jump in.
Yeah.
You just jump in and figure it out.
And then good thing that YouTube is a thing now.
And you could learn anything.
No, yeah. For sure. But no, my man. I love everything that is going on right now with you, man. I'm so excited that you're dropping, bro. I'm so excited.
No, I appreciate it.
No, yeah.
I really do.
I'm really, and I saw the album art the other day. This is where we entered it right here, by the way. Yeah.
Todd G again.
No, yeah.
My man Todd G on the graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good team, man. I got a good team that's small, but you just need a few people you can depend on in life.
Of course.
What I'm saying?
Of course.
And people to bounce stuff off. And so, me and the team put our heads together, and this is what we came up with. And I really think people are going to like it.
I'm excited. I think you're totally right, though. It's hard to do things without people in your corner.
Right.
Right. On a scale of what you really want it to be.
Right. Yeah.
And
again, shout out to Dezio, shout out to Michael K for mixing my album, RJ Kearns for doing the hooks, Todd G for the graphics. I mean, on and on and on. All the producers that I just found on the World Wide Web that just blessed me with these amazing beats. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm just doing it because I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that people love it too, man.
So you got a leading single for it yet? Besides the one with me and you?
You know what's funny is that, of course, I do have a couple in mind. I definitely feel like it should be a solo song to start with.
I would agree.
It's it's probably going to turn out to be. I'll probably shoot you this song called "How We Roll."
Okay. And we'll play it at the end.
Yeah, because
that'd be awesome.
It encapsulates kind of what West Coast hip hop is about.
Is that the one I think I heard? Right.
I think you probably did hear it.
Singing, right?
No.
Well, because you said solo. Okay.
Right. Yeah. No, but
maybe I haven't heard that one yet.
It's super West Coast.
Well,
so
I'm looking forward to getting a sneak peek before y'all get it.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna give it to you too, for sure.
I'm
for
check
sure.
It out.
And we're gonna go party tonight, right? By the way.
Yeah.
You can clip this part out.
Yeah, it's all good.
I
guess we can talk about it now.
You can clip this part out. No, it's all good. I just thought we might continue on with the rest of the evening, but that's okay. Yeah. Because you got the back thing going on.
I hurt myself today, people. I was grabbing something out the freezer, old man style, and putting it in a backpack. Seized up the backiotomy. Yeah, not so good. I can't party tonight, but there will be some Tuxedo Vodka there that I gifted to.
Yeah,
Jay,
plug it up. Plug it up. So you gifted me a bottle for my 50th birthday.
Yeah, so you guys are definitely be able to. I'll be there in spirits.
I'm a
Do you get it?
Yeah, I do get it. And I'm gonna rep it for you though.
Yeah, and I appreciate you.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna plug it for you.
No, yeah, I wish we could keep going. I think you gotta get to your party bus.
No, and I think we covered it anyway.
No, yeah.
And I want to say a couple things to you before I go. All right, so I mean, I guess what I can say is I'm really proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I really am. It's really tough to have a dream, have a goal that you're responsible for and that you're going to chase all on your own. And that takes the entrepreneurial spirit, right? That's what that requires, right? And so with the vodka, with the podcast, with these things you're doing, that's what you're exhibiting, right? Is this entrepreneurial spirit. Right. And so when other people see you doing what you do, then they can draw inspiration from that, right? Like, so I'm the big homie, right? Right. I'm the OG homie, right? I'm Big Mackdub, right?
No, I know you is.
But the point I'm getting to is I look up to you. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. I view you as an inspiration, as a peer. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because we're grown men now, right? Right. We're full grown, right? Right. And we get out and we do our thing, right?
Right. I appreciate when you saw me or when you saw what I was trying to create. And then after we had talked for a little bit, you hit me and was like, I'm down to do your podcast anytime you want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I meant that, right?
And you did, and you're here right now.
Yeah, and I feel honored to be here. I really do.
Totally appreciate it, bro.
You do as much for me. I'm getting as much as you get. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when it's equal parts synergy, I love
how it's back and forth.
Yeah. When there's equal parts synergy, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you, man. I really do.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
And
right, thanks for having me.
Of course, man.
Yeah. Tuxedo Vodka, get with it. KMAC Radio, get with it. You can find me all over the world. It's Mackdub if you spell it correctly. Mackdub. Thank you very much.
All right. Now listen to a song from the new album.
That's right.
Right here.
That's right. on Tuxedo.
All right, y'all. And
Thanks,
go drink
man.
some Tuxedo, y'all.
That's right.
All right.
Drink it up.
Papa,
Yes, honey.
what are you doing?
I'm working on my new album.
Aren't you too old to be rapping?
Oh my God, get your little ass out of here. Damn, kids.
Crown, let a motherfucker know. Let a motherfucker know. This is how we ride. We don't care where you from if it ain't West Side. If it ain't West Side. This is how it be when you fucking with a Mac like MAC. Like MAC. This is why we came. If you ain't from the West, homie, stay in your lane, in your lane, in your lane. I came through on some bunk shit. Homie, on the real, we ain't dealing with no punk shit. Old school flow, Vince Carter when I dunk shit. Drunk in this bitch, smoking weed, tryna function. I don't give a damn about your homies who be rapping. Old school mackin' and I'm known to get it crackin'. Used to be a player, now your boy just a captain. That's the way it is, it don't matter how it happened. Catch me at the show with the flow devastating. Hit me with some love, homie, miss me with that hate. I ain't got no time to be wasting on weight. Never act funny when it's time for money making. Ask around the town about the Mac, but they know I ain't afraid to hustle wind, rain, or snow. Wrote my first rhyme back in 1984, and I ain't stopped since West Coast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is how we roll. If you down for your crown, let a motherfucker